Hey guys, how are you doing? Thanks for hopping on my video. I'm really excited to show you guys how to make yogurt off-grid style. And what I mean by that is no power needed. We run on generators and solar panels, and for the longest time I used an Instant Pot when I made homemade yogurt, and it just does not work. I mean, I can make it work, but I'd have to run the generator, because the solar doesn't last that long, for at least 16 hours straight, and that's a lot of gas. So I've just quit making yogurt. But my friend told me about this nice little yogurt maker, and I am making my own yogurt again now with no power at all, and it is so easy and we love it. Here we go. Okay, so first we will start by, I have a pot for my milk. This is raw, fresh milk from yesterday's milking. I'm going to do, my yogurt maker holds a half gallon, 2 quarts. So I'm going to pour a half gallon in this pot. You're going to need a thermometer. And I'm going to heat it to about 185 Fahrenheit. When I used to do this in my Instant Pot, I would put it on the saute mode and just kind of watch it, stir it here and there, and watch the temperature. Now I don't, so I just have it, I do it on high, but I'm like right here. I don't leave it until it's the temperature. I could do it on medium and kind of treat it like my Instant Pot and just kind of like keep coming back and forth and checking it. You just don't want to scald your milk. You don't want to burn it at all. Okay, so we are at 180, and all that I'm going to do right now is cool it down. You want to let it cool down to anywhere between 115 110 degrees. So I am going to, but I don't like to sit and wait for the whole process, so I'm just going to take my pot and I'm going to put it in the sink, and then I fill it with ice water, like water and ice, and then I just set this right inside. And I just keep stirring it until it cools down to about 115-ish degrees, somewhere in there. Okay, so I cooled it down to 115. It's actually about 114. It actually goes quite quickly when you have it in an ice bath. It goes much faster, which is nice. So all I'm going to do now is add in a yogurt culture. What you could do, and what I've done lots of times, is buy a probiotic yogurt from the store, plain, and you just add in a 1/4 cup of that to half gallon. So or old yogurt, like that's what I should have done with my last yogurt batch, taken a 1/4 cup of that and added into this, but it got eaten up too fast before I was able to do that. So that's okay, I've got cultures on hand. This is from the New England cheese making store. You can just look it up online. They've got tons of cheese cultures that I buy bulk because I'm making cheese all the time. So here is 1 pack, and it says, I use 1 pack per half a gallon. It says, yeah, 1 pack to 1 to 2 quarts of milk. So I use half a pack for half a gallon, 2 quarts. So you just want to sprinkle it in and let it dehydrate for about 2 minutes. Sorry, not dehydrate, rehydrate. Let it sit on the top and rehydrate for about 2 minutes before you stir it in. But if you had your yogurt culture and you added in your yogurt, like just a scoop of previous yogurt or whatever, you would just mix it in real good and then continue on with the next step. Okay, so it was a couple minutes. I stirred it all in real well, mixed it together. Now I am going to take this little container. Oops, it has a little handle to pull it up easier. But anyways, take this little container out. It's been washed and nice and clean. And then all I do is pour my milk in. My cultured milk. Made a bit of a mess. Okay, and then I'll pop my lid on, get it on nice and good, and then you just put it right, drop it right into this little yogurt container. It's called a Yogatherm, and then you pop the lid on, and then that's that. So I kind of set it in the middle of the house. So it's closer to the wood stove. In the kitchen, I could set it like on the fridge. The fridge would probably be fine. The windows are probably maybe a little bit too cold. So I just set it right in there. I have this little locker. It sits there perfectly. It's pretty close to the heat. It's not like right next to the heat at all, but it's closer than the kitchen is. So it's a nice temperature, but just on top of the fridge would be fine too. And all I'm going to do is just let it sit overnight, and then tomorrow morning it'll be ready to go. And it tastes delicious, so easy, so smooth, no power. Honestly, the best way to make yogurt ever. Like, I am so happy with it. So you saw how easy that is. I will show you tomorrow morning what it looks like, and yeah, see you tomorrow. Okay, so now it's the next morning and our yogurt is finished. So pop it off, pop the lid off. There's a little handle here, I'm trying to get up. There we go. Just pull it out and I'll show you. It's kind of all bubbly, but I'll take a spoon and show you. It smells really good. That yogurt culture, it's got a really good flavor. But here it is. I mean, just like yogurt, I feel like it's a pretty good consistency. If you want it more like a Greek yogurt, there's these cool yogurt containers on Amazon that you can get, and it just holds the yogurt in there, and it's a little strainer, but it's all one sealed unit, so you can keep it in the fridge and it's draining off the way at the same time, so you get that thick Greek-like yogurt. But we love this. We don't mind it at all, and I actually just store it in the fridge just like this until we're pretty much done with it and we're ready to start a new batch, and then I'll wash it. But I just store it actually in this container in the fridge, and whenever the kids want yogurt, they just take a scoop out, flavor it with some maple syrup or honey, and then good to go. And then you can add granola. We like to put granola on it, or, you know, berries, whatever you like with your yogurt. But so easy, best off-grid method to do your yogurt, no power needed, and pretty quick and easy. So we love it. Now we're making yogurt again, which feels so amazing because it's so good for you. Lots of probiotics. And yeah, just wanted to show you that. So if you do want to check this out, it's called a Yogatherm. And you can just go on, just type that in, you can find it online. And yeah, it's amazing. So, all right, thanks guys for checking out my video. I hope you enjoy it, and I will see you next time. Bye.